everybody, this is C.W.S. and we are here tracking this area of pressure that it's an it really should be a tropical depression, as it does have winds of 35 miles an hour. It is currently right here. Sorry, that just happened. This area, we have to talk about it majorly because, well, a lot of the models are showing that it's going to impact the U.S., either Puerto Rico, Florida, even this area in a bad way. So this is going to be the main focus. This is going to be only about a 5-minute video, so let's get down to business here. We got this area right here, okay? It's very likely going to turn into a tropical storm tomorrow, or maybe even a hurricane. A lot of the tracks, we have two possibilities that are going to happen. One is that it's going to tip Puerto Rico and head out to sea like that, or one of the likely ones it's going to do is it's going to ride the coast. Sorry, that's going inland. Ride the coast like this as possibly a major hurricane, either Cat 2, maybe even Cat 3. But that is based on a model that we do not know if is right. And how I know this is, well, you guys have to watch Ryan Hall. He's a very good YouTuber. The storm actually gets bigger when it's in this vicinity. It's like that big. And it's going to ride the wind impacts and all that. It would ride the tip of the coast. And if it did, according to one of his models, it can make landfall here and even here in New Jersey, if it does. But that's just one of the models. The reason for this is because the jet stream currently is pointing north right now. And what that means is that this is actually going to help the hurricane. Not good for now, but that might change later in the near future. We are not sure about this yet, but we'll only know, time will tell in the next week or so, by Friday or Saturday, when this is either a tropical storm or a weak hurricane. We will know what the track is going to be and how it's affecting the U.S. So it's either going to be like, it could make landfall probably in the southeast. That's the most likely thing that's going to happen. Some models are even saying it could even go in the Gulf and affect places like Texas and stuff. We don't even know about that. Luckily though, we do have a way of getting prepared, even though we know this area definitely has a hurricane action plan. This whole area, if a hurricane hits the coastal area, I meant. Although this area, a major hurricane would be a storm of a lifetime. So all we know is that if a major hurricane did ride the coast, it would affect this whole area. In a way, it kind of would be a Superstorm Sandy situation, in a way, I'm just saying. But because the majority, it's so major, but no fronts are colliding, it's plain tropical. So the wind impacts, we're going to have the slightest here, and it's getting a little stronger here, a little strong here, if it does, very strong here, and very strong here. These are the wind impacts. Still though, the storm at this point will probably be, if it is a major hurricane, it'll be that big, going up and riding the coast. So we'll still have a lot of coastal impacts. And, there is a good chance it may well make a coastal landfall. Now, not a complete landfall. A coastal landfall is that the eye makes landfall. Let's say in this area, this is just an example of Hurricane Isaias. The track is that it affected Florida, went up, made a coastal landfall in the Outer Banks, went up through New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and went that way, and fizzled out in the near Massachusetts and New Hampshire area. But it made a coastal landfall as the eye of the Cat 1 hurricane went over North Carolina, but then went back out in the ocean. That's what I'm saying. This storm is a coast rider, if it does. It's either going to be a coast rider or it's going to go in the big bad Gulf of Mexico right now. As the Gulf of Mexico, the temperatures are just soaring. That a Cat 4 hurricane recently made landfall in the Big Bend region, which is right here in Florida. As a Cat 4, it rapidly intensified, so that will not be good. That would be a potential Cat 4, Cat 5, or even Cat 3 hitting, honestly, any of these states, just on the coastal areas, though. Hopefully, let's just say, hopefully it's not the Big Bend again, because the Big Bend in Florida is already had enough damage from Idalia. So more of the models are saying it's gonna go this way. It's either gonna, there's a lot of things that can happen. Either way looks to affect Florida in some way. So Florida, you should definitely watch out. It's either gonna go here, but some of the models are saying it's gonna be a coast rider, or it could just go out to sea. Okay, so who knows? Anything could happen. Alright guys, that's going to be today's video. Thank you for watching, and stay safe, and we will know in a week what this thing does. You know, it is all the way to 3,000 miles, all the way over here, as it does move, not that way, sorry. It's all the way over here, as it does move this way. Well, not that way. It's kind of slanted. It's like more like there. So we'll have to see if it goes out to sea, or if it affects, you know, major cities like DC, New York, in the near future, in 2 weeks, Carolinas, Florida, all of the East Coast states. As well, you may not realize, but the East Coast states are often, you know, probably the most at risk. Alright, and we also have another tropical thing right here, just to mention, not going to affect the U.S. It will rapidly intensify because of El Nino is a Cat 3 hurricane. It's mostly, honestly, it won't affect Hawaii in any way or anything, as Hawaii is in the Central Pacific in this vicinity, so it won't affect it in any way. Alright guys, this is C.W.S. I hope you guys have a good and safe day, and I'm signing out.